And I went to sleep probably 6 hours ago, and I had a hard time going to sleep. I don't even know if you can like hear this, but I didn't brush my teeth before I went to sleep last night. Yeah. Good morning. It is 8 a.m. I went to sleep 5 hours ago, and this morning we have off, like we have some free time. And so I'm gonna go get my lashes done with Bella, my roommate. I just whipped up a little emergency. I am in the bathroom because some of the girls out there are still sleeping. So just so I can make this little video, I want to show you my fancy little glass. Like I feel like we kind of match. And look at how huge this water bottle is. And only for 30 cents. All the water here is so cheap, which I'm so grateful for. But yeah, they have like these giant water bottles because the tap water here isn't like great to drink. Like it's not bad, but they're like, I wouldn't, just to be sure. So yeah, okay. See you.
No, we don't but first we have some breakfast. So there's my Greek yogurt with honey and granola, this little egg and sausage, yummy toast, and this orange juice tastes different but in a good way. And these are my breakfast buddies.
Hi.
Good morning. And look, you can see the orange juice from here. Okay, so unfortunately, the lash place, we couldn't find a way to get in. It had an intercom, and we pressed on it, and there was not any response. That's okay, because we're just gonna book an appointment for tomorrow, because we didn't have an appointment, and maybe that will get us in. I don't know. But on our way back, we stopped at a supermarket, and they have lemon Fanta, so we both got one. Oh yes, me and Bella. And right now we're stopped in front of this beautiful church, and there's this place called the Cinemarian in front of it, which is where they do like film nights and book readings and like a art kind of deal. So maybe we'll check that out on our free day. There's the church right here. It's very tall, and the Cinemarian is right there. I think it's maybe prettier on the other side, but look at how gorgeous it is in here. Wow, so much detail. This pigeon's neck is the biggest little neck I've ever seen. And here's his little friend. Are you hungry, birdie? Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Where are we?
The Acropolis.
Okay, so here we are on top of Acropolis, which is on top of a mountain. So we had a little hike to get up here, but you can see that's the Parthenon. Over here is the Temple of Athena. And then I think they said that this was just like the main like entry building and gate. I'll get some more videos that are a little more close up, but wow, this view is amazing. There's so much detail, even like way up high. You can see on the top of the columns, and even in the ceiling there's all these tiny squares. I also heard that in order to stop Athena from leaving the city so that she would stay and protect it, there was a statue of her, and they took off the wings so that she couldn't fly away. I don't think that would work for a goddess, in my opinion, but I guess it did because she's the patron of the city. And a little fun fact, there was a bronze statue of Athena holding Nike. My friend Sam just told me this, holding Nike in her hand, so she was literally holding victory in her hand. How cool is that? And this is the Parthenon, which these columns are huge. Like, I feel like pictures and photos, like the videos just don't do it justice because I can't explain, they're ginormous. Okay, so a little fun fact about the Parthenon that I just picked up is, so while a lot of these ancient buildings were built by slaves, it was actually built by contractors, and it was finished in a decade, so that makes the structure just a little bit different. So yay for no slaves. This is the Temple of Athena, and these are the statues I was talking about in the museum. So I think the ones in the museum are replicas, and then these are the real ones. So we got to see what they look like up close. I've also been trying to consider, like, most of the statues that we're seeing and all of the stoneware, it was painted, and all the paint's just been washed away at this point. And so I took a video earlier about like what the paints were made out of. So I've been trying to imagine those colors on the statues. And she said even the pillars. So we're going to hike up to the top of Acropolis, which is on like a mountaintop. I'm so excited. I actually am excited. But even those were painted as well. So that's so cool. Our lovely tour guide just told me that this was actually a watchtower for, like, there was one rich man's large house, and this was around the medieval times. Well, these were some public latrines. And then inside like deep down there, they decided to dig even deeper, and that's what we were looking at earlier. And that's when they found like the Athenian, like there was like tile and evidence of an Athenian living room, and so that was from like 5th century BC. So we get to see different layers. So there's the modern, medieval, and then like 5th century BC down there. You know how to ball, and I know. This guy. Do you want the house tour? I can take you to the first, second, third floor. And I promise none of this is a metaphor. I guess people have been dropping coins down here, and it looks so pretty. Make a wish. We found this tunnel that I think is kind of creepy. Andy thinks is pretty fun. I don't. Oh, well, yes. And there's like some pillars over here. Yeah. These are the Kyriates, which were the girls who served in the temple. And each statue is just a little bit different, like in their body shape and their poses. And some of them were like holding wine to pour, and some of them were holding bowls and fruit and that kind of thing. There was a roof above them and another woman standing right there, but it was sold by an Ottoman guy. This is what they used to make paint, which I think is so interesting. It's all like rocks, like crushed up. Okay, this is it from the front. So apparently newlyweds would put a coin down this hole, and then it would go into the chest, and it was actually for Aphrodite, who she says is the goddess of lust, not beauty. And newlyweds would do this for, good luck with their marriage. There's a lot of sculptures depicting like angels, and it's the same over here. And then this is like a wedding box. Right now we're going over wedding traditions. And so they were talking about like the origin of the veil. We have a tour guide, and apparently the veil, it wasn't in case she was ugly. She asked us like, why do you think brides wore veils like before they meet their future husband? And I answered and I said, in case, she wasn't attractive. And she said, no, not because she's ugly, but there was a superstition that in this transition of life, it's important to wear a veil to protect the bride from like bad spirits or like that kind of thing, because she's going from being a girl to a woman. So I thought that was really interesting.